Hi, hello, and welcome to my channel. Today we are filming the makeup inventory for September, and I have the numbers and I'm so excited because I went down in more than one category and I'm very happy. Unfortunately, these numbers are down because I did a lot of declutters this year. For some reason, I want my collection to be smaller, which is great, but I would like to purchase less, not declutter more. I'm gonna stay in this corner so we can have some pictures right here with the makeup products. So let's start. We have primer, and I have only 3 primers, and like I said, I will put the picture, and I'm so happy about that because previously I had 5, 6, something around that, and I think I need only maybe 2, or I just like the Essence Hydrating Primer. That is my favorite one, and I think I can have that and the glowy one just to mix in with foundation, and even that I don't think is that necessary in my collection. So I'm gonna try my best to be even better and maybe have 2, and in that way maybe I could have some higher end ones as well. So for foundation I have only 3, and these are the ones. I am very happy with 3. Previous at some point I had 9. That is way too many, 9 foundations. I think 3 is my perfect number, really. The ones that I have right now in my collection are not my absolute favorite ones. I don't know, I feel like I don't have my favorite foundation. I'm still searching for it. I don't even love foundation that much. So yeah, again, maybe I will have less of them and maybe I will test some higher end ones, because I think with foundations the price is saying something, but not all the time. With concealer, I have great concealers. I have 5. I absolutely love the Anastasia one. I absolutely love the Catrice ones, and the NYX. Those 3 I know that are absolute staples. For powder I have 4, and that's a bit, I would like to have less. The NYX one I want to finish, and then the Essence one is absolutely horrible. I will finish that one up. I will just put it in the project panel at some point, use it up just for blending the edges and stuff like that. And then I have this powder foundation that I decided to put in here because I don't think it's a foundation. I can apply a concealer and then this one on top, but I don't feel like it's covering anything. Only the concealer is covering something, so I decided to put it in the powders. I will for sure in the winter months use it as a bronzer or something because it is too dark. I picked a shade too dark. For me right now it's okay, but in the winter months it will be way too dark. Then for bronzer I have 5, and I do like them. Previously I had 4, so I have 5 right now only because I purchased the bronzing drops from Makeup Revolution. I consider that like a mixing product, but I didn't want to put it in the primer category, so I decided to put it in here. So 5 is okay. I don't need anything else. Maybe I'm gonna purchase again the Essence one because I absolutely love that one, and it is my favorite bronzer from the drugstore. Next we have blushes, and guess what? I went down. I decluttered a good amount of blushes this year, and even though blush is my absolute favorite category right now, maybe after glosses, for some reason I absolutely love glosses, but yeah, I have 11. Previously I had 13, and before that I had 14. So I went down. I'm happy with 11. I love them. I know for a fact that I'm gonna purchase other blushes in the future, and I do like higher end blushes for sure. The drugstore is a bit disappointing when it comes to blushes, but yeah, I am happier with a smaller amount. I went down in highlighters as well. I have 6, which again, more than enough. I don't even like highlighters that much. It's just a category that is, I do apply highlighter most of the time, But because I have some glowy blushes in my collection that I absolutely adore, sometimes I am skipping highlighter. So considering that, I don't need more than 6. Next we have setting spray, and here I went down as well. Previously I had 4, which it's okay, but right now I have 3, and I'm happy with 3. I don't even think I need 3. At this point in my life, I think I can purchase only 1 and be okay with that, because I could use the higher end one to spray my eye brushes, just because I'm using a setting spray not that often. So, but I think I would like to test the Charlotte Tilbury one. I heard some really good things about that one, so I am a bit curious. Next we have eye primer, and finally I have 1. I realized that I am repurchasing the NYX glitter primer for nothing, because I'm not using glittery shadows, and I could spray any of my shadows and they will be totally fine. So I have 1, my favorite one, the Sigma one. I'm gonna repurchase that, and I'm very happy with it. It is the best eyeshadow primer. For brow products, I am actually very constant. I have 7. Last year I had 7, in January I had 7, so apparently that is my number, even though right now I have way too many pencils. I just got one from a friend, the It Cosmetics one. I don't like it. The MAC one, I think at some point, maybe at the end of this year, I will declutter the MAC one, and this one, the new It Cosmetics one. I mean, I don't need them. The MAC one is getting very old, and yeah, my hair is pretty light, and in the future it will be even lighter. I'm gonna go even more blonde, so I don't need something darker. Both of those are just too dark, and at the same time I don't like that formula. The It Cosmetics one is too smeary, the MAC one is just too dry and too pigmented. So some days I do use only brow gel, and that's it. So I don't need that many brow pencils, and I do have some backups as well, so that is not great. With mascaras, again, I always do that. I have right now only 2, but in reality I did buy this year a bunch of them. I tested them, I didn't like them, and I decluttered them. So mascara is the biggest, I think, category in my life that I don't need to test anything, because I always like these 2. I don't need anything else, so I'm gonna repurchase these 2 that I really like. Next category is eyeliners, and in here I did some damage with the declutter. Previously I had 17, then 16, and now I have only 8. And I'm so happy because I'm not using them. I use the black one from time to time, the brown one from time to time, and then very rarely a colorful one. But most of the time I'm using my e.l.f. shadow stick as an eyeliner, waterline eyeliner. That is the reality, so no point in me having a lot of colorful ones. So from now on I'm gonna purchase only neutrally shades of pencils. Even though they are green or something, I'm gonna pick a more, I don't know, earthy green, so nothing very colorful, because again, I know for a fact that the orange one I'm gonna use so rarely. So next we have lip liners, and I have 9, and I am okay with the number, but my problem is that most of my lip liners are brown, just way too dark for me, and because they are too dark I'm applying a small quantity. So I would like to maybe at some point even declutter them. I'm not decluttering lip liners because I do enjoy them, but they are way too dark. So in the future for sure I'm gonna buy a lot more neutrally shades, because again, that is the reality. I like neutrally lips and glosses. That is what I like. I'm not wearing a bright red, I'm not wearing a bright orange or a brown or something like that. I'm wearing that very rarely. So again, no point in me having that many shades, that many unique shades, because I'm not using them. And talking about lipsticks, I went down in here. I have 13 right now, which is great because I'm not wearing lipstick that often. What I am wearing is glosses, and you will see that because that is a big category for me. I really like the lipsticks that I have, but again, I could see myself decluttering some and just not purchase something else because I love glosses, and because I love glosses I have 20. And again, I can't believe in 2021 in September, so 3 years ago, I had 4 glosses. I love this video because it makes me understand so much how much my taste in makeup did change, because I had 4 glosses and now I have 20. And gloss is the thing that I love the most to wear on my lips, which is crazy. I didn't like glosses previously, and yeah, for sure I am very influenced by the trends. And it was kind of funny because like 1 week ago or something, I was looking through my glosses and I was like, I don't have that many, etc, etc. But today, just picking every gloss from every purse, from my desk, from all the projects that I have and stuff like that, because I have 5 glosses in different purses. I have 2 glosses on my desk. I have 1 gloss in the project pen, 1 gloss in there, 1 gloss in there, and I have 20. And when I am seeing all of them in a picture, I could see that I have a lot of them. And some of them, maybe like 4 or 5, are almost done or will be done soon, but still, 20 glosses, it's a lot. With single eyeshadows as well, I went down so much because I decluttered so many. I have 10. And right now I don't have any single shadows that are from Little because I decluttered all of them. I have only sticks and single shadows that I actually really enjoy and use. So I'm so happy with them. And with eyeshadow palettes as well, I went down. Can you believe that I went down this much in eyeshadow palettes? I have 17 right now. I am so happy. And yeah, I'm not wearing eyeshadow that often. I did my eyeshadow today and yesterday, and I was just very excited to do my makeup, which is great. But the palettes that I have are more than enough. If I want to do a very bright colorful look, I can with my collection, so I'm set with that as well. And we have a total of 129 products, and I am again very happy because I went down so much. We are matching the numbers from 3 years ago. Last year I was at 190, so almost 200 products, and now I am back at 129. I'm so happy, so happy, and it's just showing that right now I just want a smaller collection. If you like this video and you want to see more from me, please subscribe and give it a like, and I will see you next time.